Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Give it up for the NBA champions, none other than your Toronto Raptors! Your head coach is Darko Rajakovic.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The wingmen, White and Levine. Patrick Williams is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Hayes in at the 1 spot. And for the Raptors, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Mitchell is out there with MP. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, this team is coming off their championship season, led, of course, by MP. But he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me it's a new season, and we're not letting up. We're just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first. Guys?
You can tell, DA, sounds like MP is ready to do it all over again.
I mean, for Pirtle, the rim is right there. He just hops up to put it down.
Outside, White. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. Over Williams. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Focus from Scotty Barnes there. Did not let that bump get to him.
Hayes dishes to Williams. Outside, White. Levine with it. Duren with a screen on Barrett. Here's Levine, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
There aren't many better at shooting from that range than Levine. He is lethal from that spot.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Rebound collected by Levine. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hayes, the pass to White. Back to Hayes. High post try. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
Now here's White, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here's Toronto. Here's Finley. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for one.
It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg, winning finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
Now here's White. Pass to Levine. Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough, connecting from three at a great clip over his career.
Barnes against Williams. Here's Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his third assist on the night. Chicago trailing. Outside, White. On the wing, Levine. Barrett covering. Here's White. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Finley. The kick out to Barnes. Mitchell looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Here's Finley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hayes with it. Scoreless thus far. For 3, Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
And here's MP for 3. Duren pulls it in.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Now here's Hayes. And here's Levine. Duren with a screen on Barrett. Here's Levine. That shot missing. Nice D from Barrett. Raptors trail by 3. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Second chance shot. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Williams passes to Hayes. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Real.
He's checked in for the Raptors. And Chicago also making a switch. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to White. Vucevic setting the big for White. Sinks that one from the post. White's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percent.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Well, recently announced, MP making some waves. He's gone a different direction with his new shoe deal.
And with recent ambassadors like LaMelo Ball and Marcus Smart, MP will be the next Puma athlete to raise the game in their shoe. He's got that same competitive edge and fits right in with the Puma stable of NBA stars. those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
So much balance when Dick's in the air, always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
And White kicks to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Garrett covering. Here's Vucevic. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
MP looking around. And that one is off. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Bulls. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
We've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with MP. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Agbaji in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Deflects the pass. MP inside. Defended by Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow. MP, no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Williams. Here's Buzelis, covered by MP. Here's Vucevic. And here they come. Finley the pass to Agbaji. Dick with it. Now here's MP. Goes back up. Olynyk can't hit.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Carter outside. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 5. Finley the pass to Agbaji. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Olynyk against Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you know, Greg, we're seeing...
Substitution on the court.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 10. Levine for 3. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Mitchell passes to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Chicago's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Outside Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. It's stolen by Barrett. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Hayes. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. And here's Levine looking to end the run. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
Barnes outside. Barrett finds MP. And it's White with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Pass to Hayes. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Hayes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Count that one. We've seen Hayes continue to work on his three-pointer over time.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Grady Dix checked in for Mitchell. Raptors leading by 10. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Finley. Driving through him, MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Good D by Barnes. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Kobe White is out there with Hayes. And it's Duren in at the 5. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Davion Mitchell's doing. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Toronto's head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Outside Williams. Back to Levine. A 3 ball. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Barrett, no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Lobs it up for Levine. And stolen by MP. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off. He just stuck to the play.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Levine at the top of the key. Williams over Barnes. Williams' shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Back to MP. Pulls up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Duren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barrett against Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A moment to check out MP here. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Raptors leading by 12. MP outside. Hurdle with a screen on White. Here's MP. Hits the target from 18 feet. MP's got 11 points.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Outside, White. Levine with it. He's got 18. Duren with a screen on Barrett. Levine dishes to White. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out to Barrett. White against MP. Hayes with the steal. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. He has 5.
Nice move from Killian Hayes, leaving that defender confused, and then he got himself a nice look.
Finley up top. White covering. The 19-footer finds the mark. Great shot from MP. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. Outside, White. Levine against Barrett. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And Hayes showing off his athleticism.
Raptors leading by 12. On the wing, MP. White covering. MP, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Hayes kicks to Williams. Back to Hayes. Levine for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. MP, no good. Bulls trail by 12. Pass to White. Here's Hayes. Down low. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got his 3rd assist on the night. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And coach is... Carter, he's checked in for Chicago.
Coming on the floor for the Bulls, number 5, Javon Carter.
Pass to Dosunmu. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Takes it off the glass.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Tyus Jones out there with MP. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Agbaji in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the Raptors miss again. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Carter. Pass to Buzelis. Carter looking around. Vucevic setting the pick for Carter. 14 feet away. Toronto grabs the miss. MP with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Carter against MP. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP outside. Looking to get back on track here. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Carter outside. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Over Finley. Rebound by Olynyk. And it's Jones with the ball for the Raptors, leading by 12. And here's MP for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to Carter. Now here's Vucevic. Carter with a screen on Olynyk. Smith outside. And here is Dosunmu. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP outside. Olynyk sets a screen for MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one on Vucevic.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for MP. Chicago with the ball. 17-point game. Outside White. Hayes with the screen for White. Right side Levine. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a little bit of length and a little bit of strength. That pays off for Scotty Barnes.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The 3 from MP. And again, no good by Toronto.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Williams. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Raptors.
And both free throws good for MP. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Toronto leading by 18. On the wing, MP. Light covering, Finley. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Williams. Duren sets the screen for Williams. Over Barnes. Here's Duren. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Stolen by Levine. Williams up on top. Pass to Hayes. Fires the three. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Scotty Barnes.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
It's blocked.
Always good to see that kind of activity from Duren on defense.
That's good from Williams on the assist by Hayes.
Assist goes to
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's MP. Driving the lane. That one good for 2.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
6 on the shot clock. Hayes finds White. MP way outside. No good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
That's what I'm talking about.